while since I updated my YouTube video, and today I want to show you how you can turn 5,000 Namibian dollars into 1 million, and it's for real. It's not a joke. In other words, it's also 5,000 rands into 1 million. All right, the platform that we're going to use, as you can see here on my screen, is Uhuru Tribe. Uhuru Tribe is a business opportunity that started last year, so they've been running for a year already. They've got different things that you can do, how to make money, but today we're concentrating on how you can turn 5,000. Let me see how much is 5,000 in US dollars. How you can convert 5,000 rand into 1 million. All right, 5,000 rand is also equal to 353 US dollar into 1 million, 10 million when it's US. All right, so what we're going to do is, this is the platform. So the steps, as I say, it's very simple. There's different things that you can do, but for today, let's concentrate on the 1 million. So what you do is you get a link from your sponsor. Mine, please subscribe to my channel. I'll always be updating you on how to make money, and believe me, I only choose the best opportunities. Why do I say so? Because in the past, I've been approached by many people. I've been offered flights, I've been offered all sorts of things, and even cash just to join their teams, but I don't join. I never join. Why? I only choose things which I can feel from the heart, things which are going to benefit you. I don't choose businesses that are just there to fly off with your money. So this one is one of those. It made it to my top list. So what you do is you get a link from your sponsor. If you don't have a sponsor, if you want me to be your sponsor, and I'm very helpful, I think you can all agree, my link will be down below in the comments. So you just register on my link. I'll say that you are part of my team. I'll put you in my WhatsApp group for the coaching. I'll send you emails for the coaching, and I'll do each and everything possible to help you, to make you a success with this business. Okay, so what we do is you get a link, you register, and then let me say the minimum investment that you can invest into Uhuru Trade, it's brand new, is 2,500 rand, which is also 2,500 Namibian dollars. That's the minimum. After registration, of course, you don't send the money to me, you don't send the money to any of the people. You click here on deposit. When you go to deposit, you will get the account details of the company. So you're actually sending money to the company and not to me or to anybody. So you will find different banks here. After your registration, you'll find the South African Bank, the South African Capitec Bank, FNB, and the Namibian Bank. All right, you can use the South African Bank, First National Bank, to deposit money if you want to register for Uhuru Trade. However, if you want to register for other things, like the money should be loaded into your account, then you send the money to the Namibian Bank. And how is that? That's very simple. You just take down the account details. You go to your banking app or wherever you're sending the money from. You load the details, and then you use your reference here. So mine is Sondag Billionaire. You can also choose yours, Billionaire, or whatever. You send the money to the company. You also send them an email to say what you want, and obviously if you are in my team, you inform me, and I'll tell them that have deposited for so and so. So just to recap, you register, you send the money to the company, not to me, not to anybody else, and then you tell them what you want. Now, how to turn 5,000 Namibian dollars into 1 million. Let's have an example. All right, so the company, they have what they call Uhuru Weekly Trade, which is also called Uhuru Trade, and they've got a fixed interest rate which runs from 2.5% to 3.5%. So the minimum that you can get on this platform is 2.5%. What I love about this business, what I love about this investment. And if you know me, if you know, you know what I mean. What I love is that I love making money even when people don't join, even when people don't sign up. That is my kind of thing. Why? Because I believe I'm not good at recruiting. I don't want to look for people. I just do my thing whether somebody signs up or not. So Uhuru Trade is a weekly investment. That's amazing. You don't need to wait 1 month, 1 year, 10 years to get your money. It's a weekly investment. So you can start any week, and for the week, you are guaranteed 2.5% or more. And you can start with 2,500 Namibian dollars or 2,500 South African rands. Okay, so let's assume you started on Monday this week, which is of course the 1st of April, and 1st of April 2019. You can start with 2,500. I started with 50,000 Namibian dollars. You don't have to start with that amount. You can start with what you have. And disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what has worked for me with the hope that it will also work for you. We're not making financial claims or anything like that. So what I love is that you can decide here, initial investment for week 1, you can enter that you are going to invest 5,000. Okay, so the company promises you a minimum of 2.5%, but you can get 3%, you can get 2.9%, you can get up to 3.5%. But let's work on the minimum, meaning you just barely made it, you didn't make much. But I know I've been in the business now for this specific one since January, but this one for a week, and I made 3%. But let's do 2.5%. If you do 2.5%, it means fixed interest for that week, the 5 days. The company takes your money and they go and trade, okay, on your behalf. You don't have to stress about trading, how to click, take profit, stop loss, and all those things. I did it, believe me. Something else. You don't have to. They go and do that on your behalf, and they share the revenue, they share the money with you, the profits from your investment. Okay, so if you invest 5,000 Namibian dollars, you can start with 2,500 for the week. For the 5 days, you are going to get 2.5% minimum, which is 125 rand, 125 Namibian dollars. And at the end of the week, after the 5 days, you have 5,125. Now, what I love absolutely is that after the end of the week, you have the opportunity, you have the chance, it's your choice to take out the whole 5,000 if you want, and then you continue with 125. Alternatively, if you want to make more money, you can also compound. Compound means you take the whole amount, you carry it over to week 2. Now, week 2, what happens? Week 2, you're not going to get 125, you are going to get more because you are getting 2.5% of that amount. Just leave the 2.75. That's in case you get that much interest for the week. And again, for that week, your money becomes 5,394. And it's a weekly investment. You decide that this week, I need money for my child's school fees, or I need to fly to somewhere for holiday. Let me take half of my money and continue with the other money. Or I'm going to start with 2,500, and each and every month I'm going to top up so and so amount of money. So let's assume you continue to week 3 with the same amount of money. Amazingly, you started on the 1st of April. If we go to the bottom here, this happens every month. If we go to the bottom here, meaning after 12 months, you will be having your 5,000 would have become 18,539. What did you do? You just invested. You didn't touch the 5,000, and you were just compounding, and your money have more than tripled. Okay, now let's take this 18,539. Okay, 18,539. Okay, so if we take 18,539 that we got from year 1, the whole year, just 5,000, we didn't do anything. 18,539, we put it back into the business, and again it continues. You get 2.5 minimum. That is minimum. You can actually get more, and you get, it's now 19,000 week 1 of the following year. and it continues like that. So at the end of that year, how much will you be having? Guess. So your 5,000 year one, it became 18,000. Your 5,000 the second year became 68,742 rands or Namibian dollars. Amazing. That's not even 3 times. I don't know what you call it. You guys can find a word for me. Now, if you take your 68742, let's take it to the top here, 68742. Okay, if you take your 68742, year one, remember your 2.5% interest, you were making 125 Namibian dollars. Now you are making 1,700 every week. Okay, so if you take that, this is now the third year, you take the whole amount, you put it beginning of the third year, you have 70,000. And again, it applies. You can decide this week that this is too much money for me to buy a tank of Botswana or whatever, and you take 50,000 and you leave the 20,000 running, and it continues. So if you go to the bottom at the end of the third year, you will have 254,895, and this is just at a minimum. So now, let me say we're here for the 1 million. Now you take this 254,895. Right. If you take 254,895, every week, guys, this is not every month. Every week you're already making 6,000. Every week you're making 6,000. If you take that amount, you can decide you'll be taking your weekly profit and leaving the huge amount. Or if you take that, you continue, you'll be making that. And this is at a minimum. If you make 3%, obviously it's more than that. Now, let's see. Okay, guess how much the fourth year will give you. Okay, the fourth year, if you compound, okay, 5,000 invested the first year became 18,000. The second year, it became 68,000. The third year, it became 250,000. And the fourth year, voila, boom, 5,000. The fourth year becomes 945,000, which, based on if the interest here becomes 3%, is 1 million. It's a no-brainer. It's as simple as that. How you can take 5,000 Namibian dollars, 5,000 rent, invest into Uhuru Tribe. They trade for you. You don't have to stress. You don't have to do anything. Keep it going and make 1 million Namibian dollars. That's how you can become a millionaire. And what can you possibly do with $1 million? You can do many things. For some people, pay off your debts, buy a brand new car. And I would suggest that you make more money. But what I love about it is that any week, you can take your whole entire money. Oh, that's smart for the brainers. If you're smart, you can even invest 5,000. The moment it doubles, you take out the 5,000, you run with the other money. This is without recruiting anybody, and this is the minimum amount. And they have a conference in Swakopmund on the 6th of April happening. So please comment below, and then I'll give you the details of the conference. They will have another one in South Africa, and I'll give you the date. Please go and check them out. This is how to turn 5,000 into $1 million. Okay, but they do have other investment platforms. Please subscribe, and I'll update you how to make more money. Ciao, ciao, bye.